Tonight, guest host and four-time Pro Bowler Eddie George, Lakers head coach Phil Jackson, Fox NFL Sunday analyst Michael Strahan, the beautiful Marisa Miller, plus get to know Hooters girl Candace Pittman, and we've got a surprise or two for our main man Sal. So don't be scared. Best Damn starts right now.
Mr. Commissioner,
fined.
You know it's big.
I'm getting fined.
Oh, Sal, you were never fined by him.
By him.
Well, okay, so maybe you will. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Best Damn Sports Show period. Thanks very much for joining us. We greatly appreciate it. And we want to thank this guy for being a guest host as well, a four-time Pro Bowler, a Heisman Trophy winner.
Thank you for having me.
Dapperly clad.
That's right.
Or as we like to say around here,
He's a college student.
I'm dressing like Sally today.
Yeah.
It's a special day, so I'm dressing like I'm being like Sal today.
I know.
I'm blue today.
Sweater vest.
We're all, I got to tell you, we are all a little blue. We love working here at the Best Damn Sports Show, period. We don't necessarily like it when our friends move on, and that is what's happening after today with John Salley. Salley was not the original. Reggie Theus, now the coach of the Sacramento
No, I was
Kings.
the original. I just wasn't here.
Right, exactly. But you came up. We started in July of 2001. You joined us in early November, and I remember the day that Sal got here. We were like, and nothing against Reggie. It was just a different kind of gear, and Sal had just played with a lot of guys in the NBA, and you saw the smile, and more importantly, the way guests respond to you when they're sitting in the seat. They all.
Yeah.
Well, it's true, though. They all love you, and I try and set them straight with what the hell you're really all about.
You know, when you start off a comment, and I think my first interview, I was like, hey, where the white women at? You can't. No. They asked me to stop. I don't remember my first day. I remember I was nervous the first week. I remember I told my wife I wasn't getting paid enough.
I hate all
Oh, boy.
I ain't getting paid enough to be next to those. No, but I learned, and it was 3 hours, and Pip had to tell me, the
Pip's
cameraman,
one of our camera guy.
that our stage used to go this way. I forgot that we even switched the stage.
Yeah.
We've been here so long.
Choose to forget some things.
Well, we've changed a lot of things, everything from our look to our wardrobe to our stage, but
No, I still look
one
good.
thing has remained the same. John Salley's a whole lot of fun.
You gonna be a hoe?
Standing tall at 6 feet 14 and 1/2 inches, and he weighs 112 pounds, a man who spent his entire career on the hardwood bench, that is. He's John Splinter Salley.
I gotta steal this, man.
Who's shooter, Matt Damon or Ben Affleck? Oh, wrong question. Ladies, my Batmobile is over there.
Son of the Biatch, starring John Salley as Pookie Malibu.
I told you not to go that far, didn't I? Fat ass.
Stay in school, kid.
Who is your favorite to win the Stanley Cup?
I'm gonna go with the Hurricanes.
The Carolina Hurricanes have won the Stanley Cup.
From Georgia Tech, John Spider Salley for the win.
Tell me any great story that reminded you of yours truly.
Of you?
Yes.
Besides the missed free throws and no rebounds?
Have a nice time. I gotta get off the camera. I gotta go.
I think you should put Sally in the game.
They've already done that here in Detroit. It worked out pretty good.
Throw them hooks up. Ohio State's gonna catch it, run it back. What did I say? What did I say? Did I just say that was gonna happen? I'm the man. Thank God for the second half. Let's go. Let's get it done. I ain't seen no time around. What's up? How you doing? What were you thinking? Oh, I signed one for you, signed one for me. Can I get a hug? Can I get a hug?
Got it. There you go.
Get out of here.
Oh, I'm feeling this now. Hot route.
Let's see what you got, brother.
John Salley has the best damn smile, period.
Oh my goodness, it's John Salley.
Oh,
Zoom in on this guy.
This is the only show I'm gonna do.
The only one.
The only one. Just because of you, John.
I brought sexy back.
John Sizzle.
Do you know anything about sports?
Nothing.
Hey, Tommy, how are you?
I look up to you so much.
How you been, John? You're watching the best damn sports show, period.
How you doing, baby?
Hey, you're gonna stop and talk to me. I don't care what happens.
Hi. When Billy met Sally.
All I want is a hug. I just hugged my hero.
Hey, can I get your Rolodex since you leave? I want to meet Matt Damon. I want Tom Hanks. I want to get George Clooney.
Hey, they did
Muhammad.
12.
That's huge.
They did 12 movies without me even meeting them. But my biggest moment was Muhammad Ali kissed me on my cheek.
You almost cried.
Oh man.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, that was deep.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. Okay, what do you do? You know?
It was like he was blessing you, dude.
Yeah, man. That's huge.
Oh yeah, man. He's a good guy right there, man. He said,
What did he tell you?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think he said, you owe me money.
Look at you, man. You're like a kid.
That was
How
great.
come you didn't do that when I kissed you on the cheek?
Oh,
man?
because, I had to hit you with the uppercut.
Hey, we got a few more surprises coming your way over the next 50 minutes or so. Much more as some of Sal's closest friends drop by. Michael Strahan, now the real Stray, is here. How Stray's former team handled one of his former teammates, Kurt Warner, this weekend. Also, the two-time reigning Smokin' 16 champ Marisa Miller's in studio. Enough said there. And what do all of these superstars have in common? It is a shout-out to Sal. You got to hear, we're talking Grammy award-winning stuff ahead. But first, Spider won 2 of his 4 rings with this guy as his Zen master. Phil Jackson, on the first time he actually talked to Sal, and it wasn't all that pleasant. That more is next. The Best Damn Sports Show, period, is brought to you by Hooters. Make Hooters your headquarters for all the college football action.
The Best Damn Sports Show, period, is brought to you by GameStop. Don't leave it to chance. Drop some hints and get the gaming gifts you want with the Hint Generator. Visit hintorelse.com. Power to the players.
What if Mitch Kupchak could make one more deal? Put the Lakers that much closer to a title. What if that deal could include a 4-time NBA champion? Well, it's a good thing the Lakers still hold the rights to John Salley. It wasn't that long ago that he was helping those Lakers win a title, and maybe he can do it again. So he can't dunk anymore, and he can't shoot anymore. But that doesn't matter. All Mitch Kupchak needs to do is re-sign him, trade him, and let him be bought out by his new team. What if John Salley is the final piece to that last big trade? Mitch Kupchak, if you're watching, trade John Salley. He needs the money.
I'm John Salley. Now pay me my money. That was talent.
Do they still have your rights?
No, I think I retired officially.
Okay. All right, good. Well, let's see whether or not they're interested in you. Let's head out to, well, actually, I guess we'll stay here in Southern California and hang out with Sal's former coach, not only with the Lakers, but the Bulls. The Zen Master, Phil Jackson. Hello, Coach. How are you?
Hey, Coach.
How are you doing, guys?
We are doing well. Any interest in bringing Sally back? I mean, if he renounced his retirement rights and could be property of the Lakers, no, you don't, no.
9 years hence? Well, when we brought him back and reincarnated John back in 2000 as a Laker, I mean, that was, kind of like the end of it all. But he stayed in great shape. I mean, look at this guy. He's still in great shape for, what, 45?
44. I'm a vegan.
Yeah,
So make sure it's what you eat. What you eat.
That away.
Yeah, it helps.
So, Coach, tell us a little bit about maybe the first conversation you ever had with Spider. You went against him, obviously, for years when he was with the Bad Boys and you were coaching the Bulls. But do you remember, like, that first actual conversation you had with our guy?
No, I really don't, because we had a lot of conversations on the court, the kind that you can't talk about. He was on the other side, and I was coaching, and they had the Jordan rules at that time, and Sally was part of the rule, was to put Jordan on the floor. That was one of the rules that they always had, knock him down. So I used to say, you know, nice job, John, way to knock MJ down. Don't hurt him next time and help him up. You know, those type of things, kindly. But no, John moved on to Miami, and then we were fortunate enough to get him back in Chicago, and he was with the Bulls for a championship there. That was his third championship, and then the Lakers for his fourth championship ring. So he's a guy that has really survived and exploited the NBA situation.
As my man Tex Winters has said, the number one rule as a human is to survive. It's the number one choice, is survival. So you got to do what you got to do to get this done.
Hey, like I tell everybody, John Salley's from New York. He knows how to move and to groove with whatever's going on.
Very well said. Sal, so how did this happen? How did you, I mean, you retired or you left. You played overseas for a few years between 96 and then joining the Lakers in 2000. Did Coach Jackson call you, and how did that happen?
Well, what happened is I'm connected in a lot of different ways, and I was watching the games. It was a year. We had a short season. And I saw the Lakers had all the talent in the world, and Kurt Rambis was doing the best he could with the great talent. But I knew they needed somebody to harness that. And so I found Phil's phone number through his agent. I called him and I said, I already talked to Jerry West when you take this job. And he was like, how'd you know I'm even taking this job? I was like, it's set up. And he wound up getting the job. And I had to try out against Benoit Benjamin, which was hard because Shaq wanted Benoit on the squad.
He sure did.
He was way more fun than me, because I tell you the truth. You catch that one. It's over there. And I wind up beating him out. Had no leg strength, but I did know how to talk to Shaq and work with Cole.
So, Coach, that's pretty much how it went down?
That's as accurate as it could be from one guy like John Salley, but it's very true that that scenario happened. Now, what year was it that you were with the Bulls, John? Was it 97?
1996. Greatest team
96.
ever.
Right. So he had been with the Bulls in a situation, so he knew what we were doing. So when the opportunity arose for a guy to come in to back up Shaq and give us kind of the quality that we needed to run plays. Now, Sally isn't the great guy remembering plays. He likes to freelance, as you guys well know.
He didn't run the plays, Sal? You were on your own time?
Let me tell you, Phil, let me tell you one thing.
He knew the plays, but he likes to freelance.
I just, like you, I like to enhance things that I'm involved in. And the deal was, I would see that thing. When Michael was playing, they enhanced it for Michael. Now with Kobe playing it, they enhanced it for Kobe. And when first time he ever had a center playing that situation with Shaquille, so, you know, I would help Shaq with the plays.
Sal, that was the first time John Salley, Michael Jordan, and Kobe Bryant have ever been mentioned in the same sentence.
No, usually when we're in Vegas, they have to sit at my table. Just to let you know that.
Now, John, let's go back again. You know, Shaq just came out and said something about the fact that I never sat he and Kobe down for a conversation and told him to cut the crap out, about comments between one. But you were my interpreter between, he was like the Shaq interpreter, and I had Jerry West, who was the Kobe interpreter. So, I mean, I just said to John, tell Shaq, he's doing a good job. Don't let him know I said this to you, but he's doing a good job. And then we'll get Kobe on the same page on the other side of it. And that worked out great.
Right. But see, they didn't understand it. Like, they would yell and go after it, and I talk to him. And I would let Phil know, not hey, this is what they said. I go, hey, man, I think we need to chill on the practice. Or such and such feels Shaq only feels you're picking on him. And then
that's right.
He would say something comforting. But Phil is, one of those coaches. He's a man. He's only going to talk to you if you're doing it wrong. That's the only time you need correction. If you're doing it right, you don't need anybody to pat you on the back. You're doing what you're paid to do.
I hear you loud and clear.
There you go.
Hey, Coach, as always, we appreciate the time. And thanks for having some fun with us through the years. We certainly hope you'll continue to join us here on Best Damn. And, maybe Sal will make space on your coaching staff. You can make some space.
This is for Sally. You betcha.
You guys work too hard. I'll see you on the sideline, Coach.
That away. Coach Phil Jackson of the Lakers. Well, You know, that's the man. He helped you get 2 more rings. Coming up in a bit, Marisa Miller back in studio. She kept her first Smokin' 16 trophy on her mantle. What'd she do with the second one? We'll find out in a few. But first, from that beauty to this beast.
Bradshaw, looking pretty good. Howie Long, well, all right. Now this is a stud. But when John Salley calls a savage, you know, Sal, savage is here to help a brother.
You're watching the best damn sports show, period.
Marisa Miller in studio, coming your way in 11 minutes. She's going to tell you why John Salley smells. Not kidding.
Oh, my God.
It's coming up.
That's crazy.
All right, from one champion to another, a man who is always jumping for joy.
Jump it out, baby, because that's what I do.
Wow.
I love it.
Only took us years to get it right.
I love it.
We're going to nominate that for an Emmy right there. Best, animation.
Nah, you're going to lose that.
Oh, okay.
Best looking on TV, you might win that one.
Nice.
Well, Strahan, I got to let you know, today is not just a special day because it's my last day, but it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Thank you, man.
How old are you now?
I'm 37 years old.
Yeah.
37.
37. Well, I have a gift for you, and it's the Michael Strahan shirt.
God, it's your birthday.
Well, you know what's great, Sal? You know, it's my birthday, but I knew it was your last day, man. And, you know, it's a tough economic time right now. So I did something for you, too. I said, you know, I can't do that to my man. You know, so I got my John Salley Help a Brother Out fund. All right, that's from me to you. That's love, man. I'm hooking you up. That's love right there.
I like that shirt.
I love the body on that. That is great.
And I'll be honest with you, I did not contribute to the fund, and nor will I, but you should.
That's hot.
Look at that picture, man. That's a horrible picture, by the way. You need to cover that up.
You got my shoulders backwards on yours.
Then look how tight the shirt is,
I know
too.
it's a...
Oh, you just wouldn't show up the guns.
You want to show off the gun. I don't want to do that.
Go ahead, show off the guns.
That's a medium. I want to show off Sally, man. This is Sally. This is great. This shirt, man, I saw it and I said, man, that's how he's feeling, man. I got to do this shit.
That's a great look. You guys have been cracking each other for years because remember, not this past Halloween, but the Halloween before, I think we had something between these two.
I'm Michael
Now that's
Strahan.
one handsome man.
I'm Michael Strahan. I smell. I feel good. I just Michael Strahan. How y'all doing?
Why are you trying to talk like you have a list?
That was good.
You know, it's so funny, though, because when people see this show, and one of the questions I was always asking, people loved it when we would go back and forth. Mm-hmm. And that was the thing. Well, you and Sally, you guys always going, that was their favorite thing about the show. And for us, we're great friends, and we get along here, we get along, we're not outside of the studio. And it's genuine, though. It's real. Right. So I can take jokes from him. He can take them from me. He's a 7-foot non-athlete basketball player.
You're a savage.
I'm a 6'5" savage. You know, and we accept who we are.
You know what another thing is about that is a lot of athletes cannot, because they always, being on is one thing. But self-deprecating, that's the proper way of it?
Self-deprecation, yeah.
And smell it. I barely can say it again. I'm surprised that came out. But that when you go back and forth, it's like droning back when you were young. But then when you get these athletes who get any kind of fame, they don't want you to show the human side of them. I'm glad that you're able to. Eddie takes it so.
I take it extremely well on this show.
I get Eddie right when the camera's about to go off too.
I take it very well.
That's really the nice thing about your relationship. There's no winners, there's no losers, only guys that tie. Right, Donovan McNabb?
Oh. Well, I've never been a part of a tie. Never even knew that was in the rule book. But again, you know, it's part of the rules, and we have to go with it. I kind of figured that I guess there's ties in the NFL. So,
You seriously didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
You guys knew that?
I'll be honest with you, man.
I didn't know.
We played the Redskins years ago, and we did end up in a tie. That's the only reason I knew. So
wait, you didn't know in that game? You didn't know?
I didn't know in that game, but I don't think most players know.
You don't
but
know.
one thing I do know is that
Chris, don't because it doesn't happen. Don't act like you knew because nobody didn't know.
So what do you mean I didn't know?
Everybody knew after the fact. Everybody knew the rules after the fact.
Chris, what you don't
I didn't know.
understand.
I forgot.
How do you not know that rule?
But the one thing that we understand and we do know that if you don't know, you act like you did know.
Exactly.
You act like when you don't know, what are you doing?
I'd have been like, you know, we just ran out of time. We ran out of time and just ended with this time.
I was in my homeboy. What the hell? Just, I didn't end up with a tie. I didn't know we could tie the game. But you don't tell the world you didn't know.
don't tell the world, no. That's where you made the mistake.
You're close to Donovan. Did you call him this week?
No, I haven't called him. I'm going to hit him up after seeing that. Trust me. I'm calling Donovan up. I'm going to check out. I think he just educated the entire league because I don't think if you'd have took a test, 95% of the guys would have been wrong and the other 5 would have guessed.
That is unbelievable.
No, it's not unbelievable. It's not because it happens because you don't. When you play the game, you don't think of it like you're going to play it going to overtime and it ends in a tie. It's usually sudden death. So you just never been in that situation
Why
before.
do you think they call it sudden death?
Right. But we don't know it's going to end in a tie. You don't think of it that way. You just don't think of it that way.
Finish this, baby.
I didn't. I honestly forgot. To this day, I honestly forgot.
And this is another rule. It happened a few weeks ago very quickly. Eli Manning playing against the Eagles. Everyone thinks he's over the line when he throws the ball for a first down. I'm like, oh, he's over the line of scrimmage. I didn't know that your whole body has to be over the line. I thought just where the ball was. But he had 1 foot behind the line and everything else is over. Those guys who were commentating that game, like, oh, he's definitely over the line of scrimmage. They didn't know. And those guys have been around a long time. You know,
I do think there's a difference between knowing a rule as to whether or not, you know, you can do the Leon Washington play with your stepping 1 foot out of bounds. I think there's a difference between that and knowing basic premise of the game, which is overtime, that you have 4 downs to make 10 yards, and then you get, I mean, that's how I incorporate that. That's all.
But anyway, Mike, you are a studio analyst right now, and let's talk about your Giants. They go back to the place where you guys won the Super Bowl, Arizona. Tell me the keys to the game if they can beat the Arizona Cardinals.
First of all, you got to rush the passer. I played with Kurt Warner. I think a few guys on the team probably played with Kurt. You have to put pressure on him. If you let him stand back there, the guy will pick you apart. And now he has the 2 most dangerous receivers I've seen on one team in a long time, which are Fitzgerald and Bolden, because both guys are big, strong, and incredible hands. If they touch it, they're going to catch it.
Now, the Giants, they haven't had a great pass rush in the past few weeks. I think they recorded their last sack was against Flacco in the last quarter of the game. So what do they have to do up front to get to him? Because he's going to get that ball out quick. 3-step and drop. He's out of there.
Offer me another $8 million to come back.
Offer you another $8 million.
Now maybe make it 9. They do that, they get an instant pass rush. Brother come there ready.
Just give me $1 million, I'll do it. You know? I'll take $1 million.
He is under contract with Fox. You can see him every Sunday on your local Fox affiliate on Fox NFL Sunday. Stray, don't be a stranger, even though our man is leaving us. Look at this. And happy birthday, by the way, my man.
Help!
Smile, hit your birthday. Help a brother out. That's right. There we go. Hey, finally, somebody worth bringing on studio. Marisa Miller is here.
Say word.
Yeah, she's going to say goodbye to Sal with class next. Let's say that Magic is posting up here. So, Magic, why don't you post up in the lane? Sal, you get free somewhere down there.
I got a little man on me. Mouse in the house.
That's all right, big fella. That's all right. That's all right. That wouldn't have happened to me, though.
Yeah, right.
The Best Damn Sports Show period is brought to you by Transporter 3. This Thanksgiving, Jason Statham must complete the mission to save his life. Transporter 3 in theaters Wednesday, rated PG-13.
Tommy, play nice now. I'm holding.
Ready?
Yeah! Best quarterback we've ever had on the show. Marisa Miller is back. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah,
Thanks for having me.
Have you gotten over that Tom Arnold hug from several years ago?
Like attacked you.
No, that was good. That was a bear hug. I mean, I think he was excited. I didn't think he thought I could make it that far. So.
Yeah. Okay, well, we have made it this far with John Salley on the show, unfortunately.
Oh.
It is his last day. I understand you have like a parting gift.
Yeah, I do. Well, actually, it's for your daughters. But
that's nice.
But you can say you gave it to them.
Oh, you
now, what are these? You've talked about these before.
Yeah, these are the
Vans.
well, one of the shoes I designed with Vans. And last time I was here, John told me John was mad that I didn't bring some for
I
his
wasn't
daughter.
mad.
So
I was just always getting some free
Hey, you
stuff.
got 3 of them.
That's hot.
It looks good. Your
is
daughters
really
will
cool.
love them. And also, earlier today, you and Sal and myself, we had a chance to do a satellite tour, promoting a product that we were working on. And basically, we were together for 3.5 hours. What did you learn about John Salley that you did not know before we did the satellite tour?
well, I would say that you smell nice. I mean, 3.5
Whoa.
hours is a long time to sit there.
Make my own oils.
Seriously.
Alchemist.
Sal, you smell nice. That's
Thank you.
a wonderful compliment.
And she found that I knew a lot about fashion.
Yeah,
'Cause
he
I-
was looking at the bottom of my shoes.
Just to see if they was Christian
That's not what
Louboutin,
he
if they was
looking
the real
Yeah,
Christians, I buy all my wife's clothes, and people don't know that, since for 18 years.
Yeah.
So when I travel and I go shopping, they go, "Oh, you for the little special lady?" Nah, that brought at the house.
Nice, Sal. Good.
Yeah, that's it. All right, so everybody would look at you and they just think you're, homecoming beauty queen, which you are, but they don't really realize you were a tomboy growing up, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely, in wood shop. I played volleyball, basketball. All my friends were guys. That changed one day. All of a sudden, one day. But yeah, I mean, I was definitely one of the guys. I wasn't really a girly girl.
You mentioned playing volleyball. So let's say you played with Carrie Walsh and Misty May. Could you beat them? Could you take them on? Were you good?
In my prime, I could have hung. I mean, it's there. I mean.
Yeah.
They're the best.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, even now, I mean, that's what's good about playing sports, I think, younger, is that now I can pretty much pick up anything, and do it
And you
okay.
surf too, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's with the schedule, it's kind of crazy, but, I mean, the ocean's something that I'll definitely come back to. The waves will always be there.
There you go.
So.
Now, can you teach the two of us to surf? Because Laird Hamilton tried to teach him. And
What happened?
I did a great job learning how to stand up on water in an hour and then sleeping for 12 hours. The hardest thing
It's
ever.
hard, right?
Very hard.
Yeah, especially for you because you're tall.
Yeah.
I'm sure the balance
Thank
is
you.
a
You
little.
should have seen the
Marissa.
wetsuit.
Yeah.
There was a wetsuit.
Oh, the wetsuit. That, you know what? That's always the thing, too. If you can find a place like, Hawaii or somewhere warm where you don't have to wear a wetsuit, because it is kind of restricting. And
Oh, no, I let me tell you. There's sharks out there in the field, and they like dark meat. And so I wanted a bright pink one and didn't have one. Marissa, tell us something about you that most people would be surprised to know.
I mean, I don't know what the perception is, but usually it seems like when people meet me, they're pretty surprised that I'm just down to earth. Right. I mean, I'm not walking around like a diva or anything like that. I'm not that high maintenance, so.
Right.
I'm just a normal girl. I don't really look at myself like that. I think it's important.
So you don't get carried around from place to place?
No, I mean, it's like I put
Fed grapes?
No. I mean, I put my workout on and I do my thing. But, I mean, one of the biggest compliments I think I ever got was from one of my best friends who's known me since first grade and actually took her to the Vans event in New York. And she was like emotional and teary-eyed because she's like, I know that you're this thing and I imagine you do it, but when you come home, you're just you. And that's the biggest compliment you can get is because it can be kind of a, consuming, business. So it's important to keep your head straight,
And that's why everybody loves you. I mean, us women would love to hate you, but we can't because you're so nice, seriously. The Victoria's Secret fashion show, it airs in a couple weeks. So what can we expect from that? Because I know there are a lot of people looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean, honestly, maybe I'm a little biased, but this is my second year doing it,
Best damn.
and everybody's saying that this is this is the best. You guys are focusing really hard.
We're just
That's
looking.
best damn comma, best damn exclamation, best damn
Do you see that?
dash,
I did that
best damn
turn. I
period.
had my tail feather on, so
You
I did
ain't
that
never
turn.
lied.
How much fun is something like this?
It's so much fun because we, all the girls, we're kind of passing, when we shoot for the catalog and things. So that week of the show, we're together all week. week long. And there's a lot of camaraderie between us and, you know, rooting each other on. And there's, you know, Usher performed. He opened the show. He's amazing. So there's, you know, and Glamour's back. That's what the theme was. And the show was just amazing. I'm a little biased, but I think this one was the best show we've ever had.
You are on the cover of yet another magazine, Complex magazine. Does it ever get old? I mean, where you're walking in and you're like, you know, I mean, you have to go shopping. You're a regular person, too.
Yeah.
So you walk past the newsstand, and there I am on the cover.
Banging.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, and Complex was cool because it's a little bit more of an urban magazine, so it's a little bit more, I mean, I'm sure you're familiar with it, John.
Yes, I am. Both sides.
Hey, I'm familiar with it, too. Come on.
It's a cool magazine.
I got you a Malibu magazine, too. You're on the cover of Malibu magazine. Pick that up.
All right. Real quickly, in 10 seconds, where do you keep your 2 Smoking 16 trophies?
They're bookends on the right side of the fireplace, on the left side.
The
I have
Rose
2, so
Miller team.
Yes.
Long live it,
Yes,
kiddo.
yes.
Hey, best of luck with the Victoria's Secret Fashion Show
you.
on December 3rd on CBS. Marisa Miller, great seeing you.
Thank you.
All right, in 7 years, John Salley's done it all on Best Damn. He's made us laugh, cry, smile, scream, scratch our head, and definitely improved our vocabulary.
Please give him a hand from the beast of the West. Now, how important is it that you guys stay with the Red Sox and keep it cool, or, you know, stay quiet as opposed to trying to be big time?
Okay, repeat that.
That's coming up, but first, Sal was always the most popular judge at the Hooters swimsuit pageant. Meet one of the contestants, Candace Pittman, up close and personal. Stick around. The Best Damn Sports Show, period, on FSN is brought to you by Hooters, celebrating 25 years of winging it. Make plans to celebrate at Hooters on the 25th of each month. You could win $25 grand. That's right. Pick up a Hooters passport, visit 25 different Hooters before the end of the year. You could win a free wing party and be entered to win the grand prize as well. And welcome on over to the Hooters Bar. All year long, we're celebrating Hooters' 25th anniversary, and here to help us today, Ashleigh Dunn, Ericka Whitaker. Ladies, welcome. Hi. Now, each month, you can actually get a different anniversary merchandise at your local Hooters. And in the month of November, celebrate Hooters' silver anniversary with a customized poker set. Sally, you're getting better at poker. Don't touch it!
Don't touch it?
Thank you. You were in the camera shot, Sally.
Did I mess the camera shot up? No.
Yes, you did. That's okay.
Look at those. You know what? I was going to adjust it and do some set design, but obviously I'm not with props, so I couldn't do it.
You can handle the poker set right now. In the meantime, it's time to introduce you, like we do each and every month, to a different Hooters girl. That would be Candace Pittman.
Say word.
Hi, I'm Candace Pittman, a Hooters girl from Long Beach, California. One of the qualities that's really important to me in a guy is a sense of humor. I'm a Scorpio. Scorpios are a little sassy, a little temperamental. Happy anniversary, Hooters! 25 years and counting. Woo!
Thank you, Candace. And once again, don't forget to stop by your local Hooters, pick up the poker set. It's very nice.
And Ericka, what you was going to say? Go what?
Go Steelers.
Oh, boom!
Yes.
Ericka, you had me until that.
Yes.
Ericka, Ashley, thank you very, very much. All right, now what would make all these big names come together? No, not another musical interlude. Jimmy Kimmel and Ben Affleck. It's a tribute to John Salley. You'll see it all in a bit. But first, this was Sal's World Champ. This was Spider on our show. We'll show you the differences next.
The Best Damn Sports Show period is brought to you by Remington. The Remington 7-in-1 personal grooming system can create a look for every woman. Create your look today. Get your Remington personal grooming system at most retailers.
In fact, Best Damn and Remington have teamed up to bring you our weekly Warriors. Earlier, Ericka helped touch up this week's Warrior, John Salley, with the revolutionary Remington 7-in-1 grooming system. This versatile groomer was designed for every conceivable style, including Sal's mug. Quick cleaning, easy to use, ideal for any beard, the perfect and affordable gift. Upload your photo or a photo of a weekly Warrior in your life, and we'll feature it on the Best Damn Sports Show period. Best Damn and Remington also giving away, ta-da, Gets a 2009 Harley-Davidson motorcycle,
Look
the
how good
one
that guy is.
lucky weekly warrior. Visit foxsports.com/bestdamn for details and your chance to win.
She's lucky. She almost messed up the line right here.
I know, but you look all right. Now, once again, if you're just joining us, unfortunately, this is John Sally's last day on the Best Damn Sports Show, period. But earlier, we showed you the great moments that Sal's had over 7 years. Now it's time for some of the worst. Sal is this week's Remington Weekly Warrior. Enjoy!
One, if you're going to say that, you don't say that.
What did you say?
Even though I know you're dressy snazzer, we're going to talk about another dressy snazz. 2004. Put me behind in that soccer thing. What's that, a Goldie? What's the kid that plays, that does the show?
Boy, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Name that kid.
Anyway, please welcome Jeff Richardson.
Richard Jackson.
Lee. Hey, Leo.
Hey, man.
Hey, how are you?
The beast of the West of the East. If you go pro, you don't have to worry about the NAACP coming down and you're going, where'd you get? NCAA. How important is that you guys stay with the Red Sox and keep it cool, or stay quiet as opposed to trying to be big time?
Okay, we'll repeat that.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That was a better language. That was gangster language.
What happened to Kevin Oberlin? Is it Keith Oberlin?
Keith Oberman?
We have Michael, Larry, and Bird on the same squad.
Go check out the last Samurai.
Right, Samurai. Sam, some.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Center field. Behind first base.
In center field, behind first base.
I mean, in the out.
That's good, Sally. You're supposed to read when the light's on.
He's pointing at you.
Shaq, did I teach you anything?
I don't know who you are.
We in a commercial yet?
Aggressive. You end aggressive. You win aggressive.
I don't like really Muppets or puppets. Dave gets it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna catch one.
You know, it's funny, my wife said, we get a black president-elect and then the Republicans are kicking you out of Fox. Isn't that funny?
Very good. All right, Sal, we are far from done. You remember it back in the old days, MTV had those music video premieres they'd promote for days or weeks. You were so excited when you saw them. Well, that's kind of what's going on next. A musical tribute to our 4-time NBA champion. That's right. Double Deuce, John Salley. It's coming your way. You're not going to believe this. It's good.
Wow.
That was very Chewbacca-like. Did you hear the newest rap sensation? What's his name? What's he go by?
Silly
Tell
Sally?
us. What's he go by?
John Salley.
Okay, John Sally's got it.
It's
Please.
not even a rap.
Here we go. Listen.
Oh, my God.
Yo, you ain't gonna do it. No, you ain't getting to it. No, it ain't gonna happen.
Now, what is that called?
Is that spoken word?
It was called Not in My House. In a way, it was spoken word behind it, but it was supposed to be for...
It was when you were playing Guitar Hero?
Yeah, for when you're in a stadium and when you're telling everybody to leave, you know, like, nah. We got to get away from that, and I did Not in My House.
You know what? Actually, it's now been produced. It's been taken, and a few friends have chipped in and helped out. And here we go. Not in Our House, Sal.
Hey, John, I heard you're leaving the Best Damn Sports Show, and we're all going to miss you. So I have a few of my friends that put together a goodbye song for you. So here it is.
Not in our house.
Not in our house.
Not in our house.
Not in our house.
Yo, you ain't gonna do it. No, you ain't getting to it. No, it ain't gonna happen. There be none of your high five slapping. Time to get real. Nah, not on our field. When you step through the door, you're in our house, man.
Go.
You're on our floor.
Not in our house.
Not in our house.
Not in our house.
Not in our house. That is so stupid.
No, it ain't going down. Not in our town. Yo, it ain't gonna be pretty. Not in our place, man. Nah, not in our city.
Not in our house.
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 Not in our house. Woo! 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 Not in our house ever. Woo!
Na.
Not in our house. Not in our house.
I'm not in our house.
Boom, boom. No.
Our house.
Come on, man.
Get her done, Sally.
Not in our house. Not in our field. Not showing your clout. We'll stomp you out. For you, John Salley.
One more time.
Do it, John. Do it. Can we put our hands together and get out?
So, you want to say anything before you get out of here?
Yeah, I want to say I love you, Chris. I love you, Carissa. I love
you too,
Eddie.
buddy.
Everybody else out there, really appreciate everything. And if I forgot your name, blame my brain, not my heart, and all that kind of stuff. And I love my wife. She came to check it out.
Wow. Tosh. Very good. Very good.
I know. You got to put up with so much stuff I got to go through. God, man, it's going to be hard to bury me.
Well, we're not buried. You're just leaving the show.
No, I mean her, because I'll make sure I spend all the money and you try to bury me.
Sal, thank you for everything you've done over the last 7 years. We know that somebody's going to get a pretty good 7-footer.
Oh, good.
Wherever you end up.
That's exactly what I said when I left the Lakers. Somebody needs a 7-footer.
Let's get out of here one more time. As we say goodbye, Sal, you got one more person, I think.
Oh, no. Is it a Barack?
Does anybody still work there? For real? I mean, how many of these do we have to do? Let's just do a blanket one. Here, I'm going to do it right now. Hey, we're really going to miss you. Wish you could be, you're a great job. You did a great job at Best Damn. We're missing you. Love you. Man, you put so much into the show. Couldn't have done it without you. Insert the name here.
Very good.
Oh, my God.
Good job.
It's just so classic.
Good job.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Didn't sugarcoat it.
That's funny.
All right, everybody in my room.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome to the Great Smokeout, 2008. Yeah.
Hey, JohnSallyFoods.com. I'm going in the food and beverage.
Nice. Okay. You're throwing it all out there.
That's right. Buy my food. Support my kids.
Oh, good. It's not just me crying. Okay, good.
You buy any of my food, you feed 100 kids.
No, what did I
Because I got about 10.
You're like,